Be ready. 5 seconds. Start. I am happy to address this annual Australia India Business Council event. The Council has been a key player in driving Australia India business and investment connect. I applaud your initiatives and efforts. We commend your economic outreach and as much your strategy to get Australia India stakeholders from diverse areas together. They have obviously paid rich dividends. India and Australia are close and natural friends. There is a special comfort and bond between our two countries. Our shared values and commonalities, not the least our passion for cricket and cinema, have helped us establish a vibrant partnership. In recent years, we have stepped up our strategic partnerships, deepening our engagement in defense, security, technology, and people to people ties. There is matching energy and heightened policy focus on our trade and investment relations as well. In this context, I am happy that the Australian side has come up with the India Economic Strategy report. We welcome it. It has promising ideas and prospects. We also welcome Australian government response to the report. Prime Minister Morrison's articulation on this few hours back has been most encouraging. The AIBC, I am sure, will take lead in supporting the recommendations. Ladies and gentlemen, India and Australia share strong economic complementaries. Australia's steady and stable growth over several decades has made it a shining story, and India's economic rise today is a global talking point. Built on this shared prosperity, our bilateral trade in goods and services has jumped over 75% in the last few years and stood at 21.5 billion US dollars in 2070. Our service sector engagement based on education, professional services, and tourism flows has also been a significant jump. We can no doubt do much better with a forward looking mobility partnership. India remains committed to take the proposed comprehensive economic cooperation agreement forward to further boost our trading ties. Our investment relations, however, comparative to our respective economy, size and prospects, are yet to take off. The two-way cumulative investment stands at just under 30 billion Australian dollars. I am certain this would change fast and soon. Australian pension funds, high-end technologies, and innovative products are a natural fit for Indian growth and development. We can do lot more together, be it on trade, investment, technology, skills, or education. Prospects and possibilities are not just manifold but limitless. We should collaborate with each other on cyberspace, artificial intelligence, blockchain development, and next generation technologies to shape and guide the fourth industrial revolution. And we should harness the potential of blue economy, and green growth for the benefit of future generations and a climate smart world. The prospect to collaborate and transact get even more magnified if you set it in the backdrop of the transformational economic changes happening in India. India has been the fastest growing large economy in the world for quite some time. Last quarter, we grew 8.2% with the current GDP of 2.6 trillion US dollars. We are on course to become a $5 trillion economy by 2025. During the same period, India is set to become the third largest consumer market in the world. Our path breaking economic reforms have led to a jump of 65 notches on the World Bank Ease of Doing Business Index in the last 4 years, and the introduction of the goods and services tax has made India a country of 1.3 billion people into one nation, one tax, one market for the first time in its history. India has been ranked as the 58th most competitive economy in the World Economic Forum's Global Competitiveness Index for 2018. India's rank rose by 5 places as compared to 2017, the largest gain among the G20 countries. Global investor confidence in the country is at all-time high. We received FDI worth over 200 billion US dollar in the last 4 years. Indian infrastructure sector is booming. We have built 10,000 kilometers of expressways last year alone. We are at work to build 100 smart cities, 7 high-speed train corridors, and 10 greenfield airports. For Australian super funds and considerable investable surplus and its resource sector, our infrastructure projects present an exciting opportunity. Similar business opportunities exist in the Indian agriculture and food processing sectors as well. We seek your collaboration in putting up logistic chains and water and energy efficient agri techniques to boost our food security options. In the energy field, we are adding new capacity in nuclear, renewable, and conventional segments. We have a target to achieve 175 gigawatts of renewable energy, including 100 gigawatts of solar energy by 2022. Over 250 billion US dollars worth of investment are projected to flow into the sector over the next few years. We are keen to leverage Australian technology, business practices, and expertise to enhance our Make in India, Digital India, Clean India, and Skill India programs.